Dylan, Axel the other night, his first goal, Finnie tonight. What can you keep saying about those rookies?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've just gotten better and better. And we talked about, I said this before, but Brant's it's going to come for him, and he's going to score a lot in this league. And I like how, whether the puck's going in or not, they've just gotten stronger and stronger and more comfortable. Finn, I can't say enough good things about. I mean, a guy like him is, even if the puck bounces not his way or our way, and he rarely makes mistakes, but if something happens, you can't get mad at him. He's such a great guy. I really mean that, and hardworking, and I think there's a reason why he was a captain in juniors, and he does the little things that win hockey games, and to see him score his first tonight was awesome, and sure enough, right around the net. He goes to the net hard. He plays without fear, and just a great teammate, great line mate. I couldn't be happier for him. And he's gotten stronger, and so have all the young guys, and they seem to be fearless, and that is something I look at, and why can't I be fearless too? They brought a great motivating, brought a great energy to our locker room.
Dylan, during this winning streak, other than the game in Toronto, it's really been a team effort to win goaltending, special teams. How important is that?
Yeah, very important. I think you got to win in different ways, and like I said about Brands, like his puck's going to go in for him. The puck's going to go in for Cat, and we know when it does, he's going to catch fire. And our power play, we didn't even get one tonight, but that can be better. We can score more at 5-on-5. So. Although we did tonight, so I like how we've won in different ways, and when it gets intense out there and a lot of pressure, we seem calmer. We seem like we know our jobs and we're doing them and we're executing, and it's not going to be perfect for 60 minutes, but how we've won in different ways is very encouraging, and it's just a good start. I've said that before, so we need to keep going, and now we get on the road a little bit. Very important to be a good road team.
Now that you've had some more time to reflect on that first goal and getting a second one on top of that, what has it been like?
Yeah, that was a great feeling. JBD made a good play at the point, and I was just lucky enough to be there in front.
And it seems like you guys have found a different way to win on this win streak. How important is that to keep building that as the season now gets into the longer here?
Yeah, it's huge. Edmonton's a good team. They got two top players who can make you pay on every night. So, I thought we did a good job managing them.
Dylan talked a little bit about the fearlessness of the youth, with yourself included in that, helping his game. How does he help your game?
Oh, he helps it a lot. He's a great leader. He's helping me on and off the ice this whole year. So, I'm just trying to, put myself in good spots for him.
What does it do, especially for a young player, when you're trusted to play at such key moments of the game?
Yeah, it helps a lot. It definitely builds my confidence, and, I've been feeling good about my game, so, it definitely helps.
Todd, how satisfying is it to see, we've talked a lot about the rookies, but the hand that they've had in this winning streak?
Well, it's rewarding, it's rewarding for the group that is on the bench, all the players and all that type of stuff. It's obviously rewarding for the fans, but there's a group of people in the organization that go find these players, and then there's a group of people in the organization that develop these players and support them. And then there's the players themselves. They have to be good human beings and willing to learn and work. And these three, and many others in the organization, but these three in particular are all of those things. So everybody pulls for them. And as we're cheering and pulling for them, the team is playing along with them, and they're doing a hell of a job.
And just, is there anything fresh on Patrick Kane since yesterday?
I don't have, today's Sunday, so it's a bad day, but tomorrow we'll know a little bit more.
Todd, has there been a secret sauce, for lack of a better term, for what the team has been able to raise its level to in this 5-game win streak?
Not necessarily.
Something they're doing more effectively?
No, we're playing, we're developing an identity. We've won it many different ways. Maybe the 2x4 across the forehead against Montreal was exactly what we needed now in retrospect. We didn't want it that time. None of us were happy, but maybe it just put us back to where we needed to be, and hockey became real. you know, but I don't think there's a secret sauce. I think everybody's playing to their strengths. The goaltenders are giving us a chance to win each night. We're not giving up 40, 45 shots against, which certainly helps. Penalty kills improved a little bit. And when all that happens, you get a little more confident. And when you get confident, you make fewer mistakes and you have a chance to score a bit more. And I think that's where we're at.
I had 2 questions. One, we know what you said after the Montreal game in here. Did you see anything to Dylan as captain?
You know, I went home that night and I woke up the next day and my sons, I talked about him before, he said, Dad, you lost your marbles. And I go, what? Like, I didn't even think I was that emotional up here or driven. I just knew that we were disappointed as a coaching staff and that we had things to fix. And maybe the disappointment is it's like a teacher in a classroom. You worked for 3 months on a lesson and now they took the test and just bombed it. So then you take the retest. Remember those in grade 3 or whatever it was, 4, you get a retest? Well, we got a retest and we got to study a little harder and held them accountable. So I didn't talk to Dylan that day. I didn't. I talked to the team. And if I remember correctly, the first thing I talked about was our team spirit and how they were responsible for maintaining it right now. And then I finished by reminding them of that. The team spirit was real important. And if you guys remember when I got here last year, that was something we wanted to instill.
So independent of that, what have you seen from Dylan in particular over the last 5 games?
Everything a captain should be, leadership. And leadership isn't just rah. A lot of times it's leading by example. He's done a tremendous job. We're early in the season, he's playing banged up a little bit. But everything that we should see from Dylan, we're seeing from him right now. Now we got a long way to go. He's got to keep doing that.
Thanks, Coach.
Can you bring your
sorry.
Can you bring your sons in here one time? I think they'd be
You guys would never get out of here. One doesn't shut up, so.